What's going on, guys? I'll be with you here in just 1 second. Uh, all right. One person, what's going on, guys? I've got about, maybe a minute and a half here on this, and I'll show you what's going on. Hold on, Todd, give me 1 second here. Well, introduce yourself, guys, so I know who's all here. I'll be with you here in just 2 shakes, and I'll explain what I'm doing. Todd's are here. All right. Party has started. All right. I will call that quits for right now. What's up, Mary? If you were saying hi to me, it's Dave. Dave. That's okay. Don't call me late for dinner. All right, everybody. Woo. Hot in the snake room. I will be doing a full, not a build video, but a full a release of this special enclosure I had made when it's put together and running, which should be tonight. I'm excited. It's been something we've had in the making for a while, and it's a big enclosure, special enclosure. So, breaking up. I'm always breaking up. Let's see here. We're like 120 subs away from me being able to do this on my phone, which I mean the quality and the sound will be way better. Speaking of sound, let me grab my mic. Maybe this will help a little bit. I just use my Rode video mic when I go live. Hopefully that helps a bit. So, 1,000 subs, I can go live using my phone. So what'll be nice about this is I can purchase up on my tripod. I can carry it. We can do a lot more with videos when that happens. I think we're at 880 subs. Let's see here. I can tell you because I have the ability. 881. So we're 119 subs away. So make sure you share the videos. That way people are attracted to come here. You know, I've obviously worked very hard to make sure I post these up as often as I can. I do a lot of videos. But anyways, tonight. Whew, man, I am hot. Hot. Tonight I am busy making an enclosure. And I should say building or putting together, not making. We purchased this enclosure from Doug Songer, Dragon House. And again, I'm going to go into full details about it once I get it set up. I hope to have it finished here tonight. I'm probably 20 screws away. I need to wash it really good. We'll put some bedding in it, get the heat going, get it on a probe on it. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. So you guys look forward to seeing that video probably next week sometime. I'm hoping with any luck, Friday's video is going to be an egg pulling video. If not, I've already got 2 videos set up and ready to go. But I'd really like to have this lithium girl I'm looking at here lay for me. He was due 2 days ago. So we'll see. So how are all you guys doing? Are you healthy? Staying healthy? Staying active? You know, you guys doing good? Hopefully you're doing great. I'm still working. I'm considered an essential employee. So I've been working 10 hours a day for the most part. Of course, coming home and working in the snake room. So my question to all of you, work, work, and work. That's right. That's what makes the world go round, that and money. My question to all of you tonight is, where are you all when it comes to your pairings this year? Are you doing well? Do you got girls on eggs, or do you have ovulations in the bag? How are you guys doing? Not very productive. I can only imagine. I remember the days of having a 4-year-old. Wasn't too long ago, actually. My youngest is going to be 6 this year. So I have a 6, 7, one that'll be, I don't remember here, one that'll be 13, one that's 15, and one that's 17. So a lot of them. I want to take this, and I want to spray myself. It's so hot in here. I need a COVID-19 haircut. And a COVID-19 beard trim. This is getting crazy. Oh, nice. I've got 3 stepkids. They are, I remember for birthdays, it's 16, 17, and one had just turned 20. The 17-year-old will be 18 here soon. Shave it off. Shave this off, maybe. I thought about it. I thought about just this. I won't shave off. I may trim it some. Take off a little bit. Take off a couple inches. I definitely need to thin it so it comes into a point a little bit better. It's just getting super unmanageable at the moment. But it is what it is. The beard's not going anywhere, though. If I take this off, I'll look like I'm 12. And that's a scary sight. I look like a fat 12-year-old. No thanks. Looking forward to showing you guys this enclosure. That's going to be really cool. Yeah. That's funny, trust me. Shoot. All right, so let's see. We usually show off snakes. I think I typically show off everything. I don't know what you guys have or have not seen. Pretty calicos. You guys have seen all of our calicos. We got a ton of them. You've seen them all. If you watched our most recent video, or one of our most recent videos, you saw the calicos. Oh, I'll tell you. I want to show you one. Move this out of the way. Where's she at? Oh, yeah. This girl is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Yellow belly marvel. I mean, man, she's crazy. She looks so good. Her belly pattern is so busy. It's going to be awesome. Blackhead. Yes. Oh, yeah. The blackheads, I have two. Actually, I got three. Males and a female. Show the males first. Here's our pastel blackhead red jean hide. And I show them all the time. Look at the tracks on that boy. Come on now. Like I always say, I'll eat a shoe if he doesn't improve. And the girl that he was paired with, our JKR pastel pied, has ovulated. She ovulated in, I think she shed or not. Where's she at? Sorry, I'm looking for her here. Oh, right in front of me. Yes, she's already pre-lay shed. She's the one I posted today, the pre-lay shed. So anyways, he's really nice. Hoping with their pairing we get, honestly, I'd like to just get blackhead pieds. Maybe pastel blackhead pieds. Super pastel blackhead is so reduced in color. You kind of lose a lot of that blackhead. Nice black punch to it. So, I mean, if we get one, it'll be sweet. Don't get me wrong. But I kind of hope we don't. I hope we just hit a blackhead pied or a pastel blackhead pied. Another blackhead male we have is this blackhead here. This one is a blackhead, possible red gene. And this one is hypo. Now, both of these animals are 66% hets. So, you know, they're not 100% hets. Like I said, hat pied or het pied, come on. That thing looks amazing. It should be. It should definitely be pied. But there's no trackers for hypo per se. So, we'll just see if this proves out. Both the girls that he paired with, neither one have ovulated yet. And I'm trying to think, do I have him going to either one? One of them. One of them I shelved. I shelved one of them with 6 locks. The other one I will be shelving after 2 more locks if she doesn't ovulate. So, anyways, blackhead, hypo. Let's see, he's dark. I'd like to see my pieds like this. Nice and dark. Now, let me grab that girl for you. What's up, Mark? Let's see here. I'll move this out of the way. And this is a super pastel bamboo blackhead. As you can see how light she is, that's because of the super pastel. It lightened her up so much. The bamboo, I mean, probably helps too. But she is beautiful, don't get me wrong. But I like my blackheads to be black, obviously. I mean, it's kind of one of the best things about them. And if we get this in a pied, obviously without bamboo, but super pastel blackhead, I won't be disappointed, but that's not really what we were going for. We were going for the dark blackhead pied, maybe a single pastel blackhead pied, but not a super pastel. But she'll be going this fall. We got her paired up, or we have her lined up to be paired to a certain animal. Oh man, what's up, 3D balls? Paul, what's going on? You're never late. Never late. I like bamboo too. That is the only bamboo we have. I'm really picky with my bamboos. I think the bamboo pattern should be very crossed and almost kind of reduced in a way. I don't like the real large saddles, the bamboo saddles. I like the really just more of the pointed saddles, supposed to be real sharp. So when I look at bamboos, I look for particular, the pattern has to be very particular for me. Yeah, like I said, I don't have any more bamboos. That's the only one. Just that female bamboo. She's gonna go. Let me see. I got it written down here. I'll tell you. Potentially, I'll tell you who she's planning to go with. Let's see. No. Let's see pairings. Yes. So next year, or this fall, she is going to go to our Lemon Blast Desert Ghost. So that's this boy here. So the idea here is we're probably going to make more super pastels because obviously he's a pastel pinstripe desert ghost. But obviously we're shooting for pastel pinstripe bamboo blackhead desert ghost or super pastel pinstripe blackhead desert ghost. Or the desert ghost will be 100% hat because she's not hat for desert ghost, but he's a visual. So everything we produce will be 100% hat. And if we get anything cool like pinstripe bamboos, pretty neat. Get the blackhead in there. We'll probably hold back a couple. Any DG versus Ghost. I've just said here, any way for us to show phones on live with you? Any way for us to show phones on live with you? I can't see you, no. I don't have a way, I don't think, to see you guys. Want to get a female and make a super for bells. A super bamboo would be cool. That'd be a cool blue-eyed leucistic to make for sure. DG versus Ghost. Are you asking if I have any Desert Ghost hypos? Or what's the difference? Ghost is hypo. Okay, so if you don't know the difference, I will show you the difference between the two genes. I just happen to have a single gene hypo too. I could show you. Okay, here, let me try this again. Hopefully she will ovulate here. This is a single gene hypo. She is who was paired to that blackhead hypo. So obviously we're just looking to do blackhead hypo. What hypo does, hypo messes with it's hypermelanistic. And what it does is it actually grays out the blacks. And it does mess with the color pigment too. So it turns the yellow in the pigment of the colors in the blacks. I got another hypo I will show you. Let me find real quick. Oh, on escapee. I'll get back to you. Let's see here. Give me just a second to find them, and then I can show you a different one. Are you sure I have another hypo somewhere? Well, let me show you Desert Ghost while I figure out where the heck my hypo's at. So, Desert Ghost. This is a yellow belly Desert Ghost. And if you notice, Desert Ghost only affects the color. So, the color on this animal is what's affected. It's got that sandy look to it instead of a bright yellow. The black is actually not affected at all. So the blacks in Desert Ghost are very black. The color is what's affected in Desert Ghost. Whereas it's the other way around pretty much. Well, hypermelanistic, usually the whole thing is changed. It affects both the blacks and the colors. So that's the difference between hypo and Desert Ghost. You can't go wrong with either one or both. You can actually do Desert Ghost hypos. Trying to find who else I have that's a hypo. Pretty sure I have more, not just het hypos. Yeah. Well, I can't seem to find who I'm looking for. That's the problem with having so many animals. Is maybe I don't have any more hypos. I thought I did. I know I've got a bunch of het hypos. Maybe not. Butter and lesser are the same gene. Yes, they are. 100%. However, allow me to say this. My opinion here. My opinion. Butter and lesser, same thing. Coral Glow banana, same thing. Keep your lines separate. What I mean by that, in my opinion again, I'm not going to breed butter to lesser. I'm not going to breed banana to Coral Glow. I'm going to keep my Coral Glow separate. I'm going to keep my banana separate. That way, when I list them, I can list them as such. These are bananas. These are Coral Glows. Because the lines, even if they're not different, they were founded by two different people. They've been named two different things. And in my opinion, you're better off keeping them separate. Same with butter and lesser. I mean, you can make blue-eyed leucistics. I wouldn't do that personally. I'd either do super lesser, super butters. I know both have large eyes. Or you could do Mojave to lesser, Mojave to butter, super Mojave, bamboo, any of those. It's just, in my opinion, how I would do it. So we've got Coral Glows, we've got bananas. Eventually, I'm probably going to phase out the banana line and just work strictly with Coral Glow. Mainly because I like the name better. I think the name sells an animal. I really do. Maybe not 100%. I mean, the animal sells the animal too. But if you got a crappy name, or one name sounds better than the other, or it's used more often, those are ones that will sell better than the other name. Like, for instance, Confusion, Acid, and I can't even think. What's the third one? Confusion, Acid, and it was just on the tip of my tongue, too. That's the point. You can't even think of it. You know what it is. I can't remember offhand. But Confusion has a really large name behind it. It sells very well. it sells for a lot of money. Acid is confusion. Static. That's the name, static. See, you don't even know what static is. Static, in my opinion, probably isn't going to sell as good as acid. I don't know if acids will sell as good as confusion or vice versa. They're all the same gene. So, keeping the lines, in my opinion, buying the line you want to work with. Let's see here. Desert Ghost is a much cleaner, yes. What's going on, Mark? Along with the Super Bamboo, I want to make some Mohaves and help with super. While Super Mojaves and Super Bamboos are Blue Eye Leucisticus. So you'll get bells by putting Mojaves together, you'll make bells. Like, for instance, we have the lesser Mojave scaleless head, who we have bred to our Gold Blush Mojave scaleless head. She's ovulated. We're hoping for Blue Eye Leucistic scaleless animals. And they're either going to be Super Mojaves or lesser Mojaves. So that'll be cool to see. Usually you can tell a Super Mojave from like a Super Lesser or a single Mojave to one of the other Blue Eye complex. The Super Mojaves have like a purple head to them or a grayish head. Mine, the one I used to have, had a purple head to it. But yeah, that kind of is what stands out. The lesser Mojaves, like the one we have here, is like super white. Then you can put, like I said, bamboo to any of those. Those will make Blue Eye Leucistics. What else? And there's a bunch of Blue Eye Leucistic complexes. Super bamboo. Yeah, so again, I say you don't mix your lines. Keep them clean, and in the long run, it'll work better for you, especially when you sell your animals. Then you know exactly what you got, or at least what you feel you have, what you were told you had when you originally purchased them. I've actually had people ask me last year when I was selling, I was selling both Coral Glows and bananas, and I was asked, is this actually a Coral Glow or is it a banana? I could go into detail and say, look, they are the same thing, and some people I did. But I still made sure to tell them I listed as a Coral Glow. It's a Coral Glow. Still looking for that hypo. I'm pretty sure I've got another hypo. Can't believe I can't find it. Let's see. Any more questions that I can answer? Hopefully answer. While you're thinking of something, I'm going to look real quick here, see what else I have that's hypo. Because I'm pretty sure I have something else. Showed you her. Just looking at my reptile scan here. I have all the genetics written down, all the animals. And man, I was pretty positive I had another visual hypo here. Desert Ghost. Desert Ghost got a lot of head hypos and prostate hypos. Another Desert Ghost. So we have a spot nose yellow belly, 100% head Desert Ghost, 66% head hypo. Hopefully that proves out. And yes, one more. I thought I had one more. Second hand. She doesn't have much black. That's just the way her genetics are. But this is a Enchi Champagne Hypo, or an Enchi Mimosa. Jeez, came back on me. So she's got, her color is very stonewash again, like sandy, what I would call it. And then any black is almost blue with her. So again, that's how the hypo affects the colors. It affects both the blacks and the color tones themselves, whereas the Desert Ghost does not affect the blacks. A person just wanted a ball python as a pet. Would male or female be better? Doesn't matter, in my opinion. As far as the animal itself, I don't think it's going to necessarily matter. In my experience, my males stay significantly smaller. So if you're looking to have a smaller animal, I would say go with a male. But yeah, temperament-wise, I've got nice females, I've got angry females, I've got nice males, I've got a couple of testy males. My females, besides for breeding season, my females tend to eat better than my males. I would say if size is a concern, get a male. But it really doesn't matter, in my opinion. I think you'd be okay either way. 100%. If you get a female, though, the one thing it does give you is if you're going into it right now is you just want, to have a pet, then getting a female will make it so if you change your mind down the road, say 2 years from now, you change your mind, a female, it's up to breed size. She's ready to go. I guess that's one thing to consider if you are on the fence about breeding or not. Man, it is cooking in here tonight. It says like 80 degrees, but I am roasted. Got this enclosure here I'm trying to finish putting together. Got about 15 minutes worth of work left. And we'll see how it goes. 3 panels to put on, or 1 panel and 2 trim pieces. Then I got the doors to put on. Now I have a complete video on this thing when it's all said and done. So we'll see on there. You're welcome, Paul. No problem, man. No problem. What would you guys like to see in an upcoming video? Hold the room for a moment. Like, if you follow us and you've looked at a lot of our videos, you'll know what we've posted. What would you like to see that you haven't seen yet or that you want to see more of? What's a good video I can do for you guys? Well, if anybody's seen, let's see here. You guys know that we have Kenyan sand boas. This is our aneurystic female. She's currently being bred. We got 4 females and 2 males, and they're all doing some work this year. So hopefully they will get the job done this year. Last year we had 1 female go, and she had mostly stillborns. She did have a handful that were alive, but they didn't make it after about 24 hours. All of them perished. It's really neat though, because what I mean by that is this girl here is basically a normal Kenyan sand boa, and we bred her to an aneurystic. And believe it or not, we got normals. Actually, we bred her to aneurystic. Is it? No, we bred her to a stripe. Okay, a stripe. That's what we bred her to. Is that one? Yeah. And what we ended up getting were albinos, which means they're both het for albino. We got albino stripes. We got normals. We got normal stripes. I'm almost thinking we got, I have to look back in my records. I want to say we even got some aneurysticks, which would mean that they're double or triple hets. Let me look, I'll tell you. It was really something else. I couldn't believe it. I was thrown off by it. Let's see. Go to my clutches here. Right here. It just says dead 6. 3 of them live. 3 of them didn't make it, and those other 3 died. I didn't write down what they were. I've got pictures though, I believe. And like I said, I think we had aneurysticks and albinos, which means they are double het, both of them. So it was really cool to see that. So we're pairing them again together this year. We can hopefully get some more double visuals. We also are pairing that same stripe to an aneurystic girl. So hopefully we can make more aneries and anery stripes. And maybe if she's het albino, we'll get snows. That'd be cool too. Oh, let's see here. Right here. The belly on this one. This is a male Marvel. Some really cool patterning. Lots of graveling. Rat update video. You know what? That is perfect. I will let Jamie know that she has been beckoned to give a video on our rats. We don't talk enough about our rats. And our rats are probably the most important part of ADH reptiles. Jamie's hard work with the rats is unsurpassed. She does more work with them than I do in the snakes. And if it wasn't for her, it wasn't for them, our collection wouldn't be where it is because they help to feed and maintain. And she does a great job at doing that. She does enjoy, it's a lot of work. I'm sure the work stresses her out sometimes, but she does enjoy working with the rats. And she does a great job. We have healthy, beautiful rats. And that's all due to her hard work. We feed them well. We give them quality food. She maintains them very well. I spend more time with the rats than the snakes. You know what? She does too. Actually, to be 100% honest, Amy doesn't come down here much at all. She deals with the rats strictly. I don't. The only thing I do with the rat, and from time to time, is she'll bring the tubs over, like the dirty tubs, and I'll scrape them out and set them aside for her so she can clean them out and then remake her tubs. But that's about it. I take care of the garbage. Every once in a while, I'll spray the tubs out, kind of help her. But I don't do really hardly any work with the rats at all. She does it all. She's amazing. She takes care of all of it. Like I said, if it wasn't for her and the hard work, and the discipline she puts into it, we'd be up shit's creek. That's for sure. She definitely is the main thing that makes this business go around. Anybody else in here breathe your own raps? Sorry, guys, it's been a long week. I haven't got a lot of good sleep lately. We breed. We have typically, let's see, I figured this out one time. We have between 180 and 200 breeding female rats at any given time. So you're talking 6, 24, 4, 6. Well, I think we have 72 tubs. Yeah, I think 72 tubs of rats. And all but typically 5 or 6 are full of between 3, I think 3 and 4 females average. About three females average. Oh, for sure. Oh, hey, wait. That's so true. It's funny because obviously our feeders pay for themselves. We sell feeders as well. But we sell our feeders really cheap. I think they're really cheap. I'll tell you what our prices are. Okay? Just so I'm not trying to sell anything. YouTube's algorithm, I don't want them thinking I'm out here selling. Not. But I'm just going to tell you what we sell our rats at. So currently, today, our live rats, pinkies, which we don't really sell pinkies because our pinkies start at 13 grams. Most of our females lay pinkies that are larger than that, but they're 50 cents a piece. Fuzzies go up to 19 grams. They're 75 cents a piece. Pups are $1 a piece. Weaned $1.25. Smalls are $1.50. Mediums are $2.50. Large is $3.50. And anything larger and a large, we went up to $4.50 a piece. Now, with that being said, we did up our pricing starting at the beginning of next month. But we're still trying to be the cheapest out there. So we're 75 cents for pinkies, $1 for fuzzies, $1.25 for pups. Basically, we'll have 25 cents a piece. Weaned are $1.50, and then smalls are $2, mediums are $3, large is $4. Anything over large is $5. We offer rat feed. We don't make it. It's the stuff we use. Basically, we charge a $5 shuttle fee. Really about it. But that's it. And the reason why is, one, when we have a really successful month in our feeders, like obviously weather changes, your output, obviously. When it's really cold, even with the heater in there, if we get nights where it's in the high 50s, low 60s, our output might decrease a little bit that week or month. We still always have enough, don't get me wrong. But we've got so many feeders in the freezer right now. They'll probably be gone in the next couple weeks. But when we have so many, I would rather make $1 than feed them, first of all. What I mean by that is, it costs to feed these animals to grow them up. So if I get people who need, 20 feeders, they spend $20 or $1 a piece. People are like, holy shit, that's so cheap. How do you do it? Because we got a lot. Like right now, there is roughly 100 snakes here. My week, I'm typically feeding off 60 rodents. That's it. Most of the females have stopped eating. Matter of fact, I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 1, 2. I've got, just in these two racks here, 25 females that are not feeding right now. Not feeding. And my males, I mean, any given week, half this rack could not eat. There's 15 roughly. So, I mean, out of 100, you're looking at 40 right there that aren't eating. That's 60 animals I'm feeding. We make 60 animals a week, 60 rodents. I mean, no problem. Hell, we do 100 rodents a week easily. By the time they grow up to wean size, I mean, I usually feed at wean size. I try to feed wean size. I think they digest it better. Usually not as afraid of it. I only feed live. Sorry, guys. But I feed usually wean size. One, you don't have to grow them up as large, so you don't have to continue to feed them. I can, pick and choose what I want to feed. If I do that, though, we still usually have, we can have 100 rodents left over. So if we could sell 40 or 50 of them, 40 or 50 in the freezer, that helps to cover our expenses. Yeah, hit that like button, please. I appreciate that. See, a lot of my girls are not eating because they're off food because they're breeding. I mean, let's see. Of the ones that are not breeding, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 that did not feed last week of the ones that are not breeding. So they should be feeding. All the rest are breeding. And that means I got about 20 that are not feeding, that are currently breeding. But, like I've got, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 12 of those, of that 25, that have already ovulated. So obviously, they're not going to feed. I mean, typically, our females eat pretty well. Males are kind of picky. I get good weeks, I get bad weeks. It really just depends. I try to feed a lot of smaller stuff to my males. ASFs might be down the road one day. We'll see. It's great when they stop feeding. I'm sorry. I love seeing the females stop feeding when they're breeding, of course, because that only means they're building and they're to the point where they're trying to save room. Oh yeah, making that room for those eggs. It's a good sign. Very good sign. Yeah, very good sign. I'm just sitting here looking at tubs that have writing all over them. Ovulation, shed dates, due dates. And I love coming down here and seeing this, but I love it even better when my incubator is packed full. Y'all special. You're making me jealous of the ASFs, honestly. You're making me jealous. I want to do ASFs. Just don't tell Jamie. I don't want to do them, though. That's it. I don't like dealing with the rats. Mainly because I don't like getting bitten by them. They're a pain. They stink. I know ASFs don't typically stink as much, but they're meaner. I don't like the idea of maybe waking up one day and they're all gone. It just kind of irritates me. Ellis Family Pythons is in the house. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. We're going to stay live for maybe 10 more minutes at that. And then I'm going to get back to knocking out this enclosure. I can get it up and running and the heat going in it. Because I have a handful of animals I need to move over into it the next couple days. I really want to show you guys this setup. But I do need to get it finished tonight. I also need to get the hell out of this room because I am roasting. I've been in here almost 2 hours. And it's hot. So hot. I missed on ovulation on one girl, and she kept taking it until her relay shot, and I took one the day after she laid. You know what? This albino girl that laid Was it last week? Yeah, last week. It's right here. She didn't feed on Thursday. I'm hoping she'll take her first meal back this Thursday. So she's actually not too bad. She lost some weight, obviously, quite a bit, but she looks pretty good. So I'm hoping she'll take her first meal tomorrow. We'll toss in a little wrap up for her. See if she'll take it. Give her something small. You know, she's been off food for a while, so I want her to be able to digest easily. But if she takes one, I'll probably offer her another one, and we'll go from there. I need to pick up 2 mice this week because I've got one animal who hasn't eaten in months, like 6 months, a female, and she's this beautiful one here. Show you this Mojave Blitz here. I know I've talked about her before. She hasn't eaten in like 6 months. I finally decided to give her a mouse, and she took it. It was 2 weeks ago. So last week I tried to give her a rat, a fuzzy rat. She didn't take it. So this week, instead of trying a fuzzy rat again, I will try a mouse again. And if she takes it, next weekend I'll try a rat. And that's kind of how I get them back on rats. I had a couple who've gone off feed for a long time and usually get restarted with mice. So when that happens, I give them a mouse. And then the next week, I don't offer a mouse, I offer a rat. And then if they don't take that, the next week, I offer a mouse. And that's how the rotation goes. And so at least they're getting something every couple of weeks. But the idea is to get them so they're getting food in them, wanting to eat. When they miss a week, they get a mouse the following week. The next week, if they're hungry, because now they're starting, their metabolism starting to move a little bit. Now they want to eat, and they see a rat, and they just eat it anyways. Probably count on one hand how many times I've been bitten by them. Well, you're lucky. I heard that they're awful. I heard they're Satan spawned. That's just what I heard. I don't know. Never dealt with them. Hi, girls in the shed. All the smiles. The dig at this girl. Funny, this girl here. You guys know who she is. My calico girl. Or sugar, as some people say. This is one of those things. Calico and sugar, are they the same? I think they are. This was sold to me as a calico, not as a sugar. And I'm going to see whether or not this is polygenic. So if the whites stay white with everything, her 2 offspring stayed white. Got super white. So we'll see if the low white calicos that I've bred this year give me high white or low white offspring. But anyways, what I was getting at is she'd been off food for a long time too. She was breeding. And then I think she reabsorbed because she stopped breeding. She hasn't bred in like 3 months. And out of nowhere, like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, she took her first meal again. That was kind of sad because that means to me she's not going to go this year, which is fine. She went last year. Last year was her first year. She needs a year off. I want to give her a year off. It's sad because I want to make more beautiful calicos with her. We'll just have to wait. We'll wait till next year. Hopefully we get a nice big clutch next year to make up for no clutch this year. We need to get good lines of ASFs. I love that snake too. I really love her. She's amazing. Hurricane Trick Blitz. I heard those are all the same. Huge price difference. Okay. This is like, these are fighting words. Hurricane Trick and Blitz. Here is what I can tell you. I don't know. Blitz and Trick, I believe, are probably the same thing. Hurricane, on the other hand, I think is different. I'm going to tell you why. Only reason I'm telling you this is because this is what I heard. Hans Winner in Germany. He breeds hurricanes. He has made super hurricanes. We know that. They're called Hayabusas. And with the Hayabusa, he gets all hurricanes. So the Hayabusa is the super form of the hurricane. Now, I've heard at one time that Blitz has a super form, and they call it the Blitzkrieg, or Blitzkrieg, or whatever. However, nobody seems to have Blitzkriegs. I don't see them listed anywhere. I've never seen one. I don't know if it's true. Trick looks very similar to Blitz. I mean, they all look pretty similar. Don't get me wrong. I think the bread and the bread and the sorry, the pudding. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I think all we can go on here is genetics. Okay, there is a super form of hurricane. Nobody seems to have made a super form of the Blitz or Trick. If they have, you would think there'd be more of them out there. You would think they'd be named, the Blitzkrieg, you think you would see it. The Tricks is for kids, what? I don't know, whatever the hell. Super Trick, that'd be kind of cool. Daddy, whatever. But I've got the Mojave Blitz. When I get the opportunity to breed her, she didn't breed this year. Last year, she didn't ovulate. She was growing, swelling, reabsorbed. This year, nothing. So the fall we'll try again, as long as she's back on food and eating well. I don't have a Blitz male. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to breed her. I'm going to hold back all the Blitz I can. Every one of them. All the females, all the males, I'm going to hold them all back. And then if I get any males, I'm going to put a male to her. And I'm going to see if I can make a super Blitz. Blitzkrieg, whatever it is. If I make something that looks similar, but obviously like a super form, like it looks different, like the Hurricane and the Hayabusa look similar, but the Hayabusa is I would say, way more busy. So it does stand out. We get the same thing with that, and I'll take that animal and I will breed that for something that's not Blitz at all and see if everything comes out Blitz. So then I can prove there's a super form. Then we can start looking at patterns and colors and everything and see if they're the same. The next thing would be, and again, these is just down the road, taking that super, making all Blitz. That's the first step. We make all Blitz with a super Blitz, then we know that's possible. Then you take one of those Blitz and you put it to a Hurricane and see if you make a Hayabusa. Or if you make something totally different, which is not a Hayabusa, which tells you two different genes. Maybe they're allelic. I don't know. It's a tough one. I think the big thing here to think of is think of all of the Granity genes out there. You've got Nanny. God, I hate that name. We talked about names earlier. I hate the name Nanny. I think it's stupid. It's just me. I think it's stupid. I hate the name Nanny. I don't think it's going to sell good like that. But you got the Nanny gene. You've got Marvels. You've got what else is gravelly? I can't even think about. There's so many gravelly type genes. They all got different names. And my question minus is, are some of them the same or not? I guess we'll find out one day. I'm sure we will. Yeah, someone who wants to buy our female clown. And I just had to tell him, he's not for sale. I'm going to show her to you. This little girl we produced last year. She is a clown. Possible blade. I think she is. She's pretty reduced on the back. Obviously, the pattern is pretty reduced. But I need more clowns, especially females. So we're going to keep her. I think we sold our best looking one earlier this year. Or last year, I should say. But we're going to keep this girl. She's a slow grower, too. Gosh, she's going to be a 3-year animal, probably. All right, so we've reached the 1 hour limit. Well, not limit, but limit for me. I got to finish this setup. I need to get upstairs. I need to get something to drink. I'm getting dehydrated. I might pass out. So hot. So hot. Let's see. Let's throw them all in my group. I'll bend and wait. It just dated to things. 8 to 10 weeks for a rat to grow? Good Lord, that's a lot. Hey, guys. Appreciate you spending an hour with me. Hope you guys have fun. Hopefully I answered some questions for you. You know, like I said, once we get on this, picture will be better. Sound quality will be better. Everything's going to be better. We can walk around. When the weather gets nice, I can take you guys straight outside to the rat house. We can look at that. You know, I mean, way more active. I can take you over and show you in the incubator. Right now, we're kind of confined to where I can drag this ass laptop to. So, on that note, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you all have a fantastic night. Take care of yourselves and each other. Make sure you stay healthy. Be mindful of each other. Be careful out there. I want to see you guys all back here next week. Make sure to like the video. Share so we get that 120 more people. Subscribe. Friday we'll have another video. Hopefully it'll be an egg pulling video. If not, I got something lined up, so don't worry about it. But see you guys later. Take care. Love you all. Thank you for your support. You mean the world to me. I love doing this. I love spending this time with you guys. I love this hobby. I love dealing with all of you. You're amazing. Have a great night. Be safe. We'll talk to you later.